What's up guys, Nerdy Noob here, and I have a special edition video for you. It's not an unboxing video. I apologize that I'm a day late with this. I've been exhausted and my body is like telling me, hey, you're about to hit 30, you should probably not partake in so many like sports activities anymore because it's just doesn't like me anymore. So I've been literally laying in bed like this trying to get up every day. It's like, So I spent the whole day in bed today and last night. Just in general. That's just what I've been doing. So I have the winner of the 2016 September giveaway. It ended last night, and when it ended, I took the video down so that people wouldn't even know where to go to do it. And then I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't have done the giveaway on Instagram because it's very difficult. It's not like on YouTube where I could do a random comment generator. They don't have anything like that for Instagram. And so I had to go on a random number generator, generate a random number, and then actually like count the comments to find that number. So I definitely can tell you right now that it's not perfect. I might be a little bit off, but I found a winner and we're just gonna go with it. I did a weird counting thing because some people had already commented on the picture from when I first posted it, so I didn't count those comments. Some people did duplicate comments, so I didn't count those. So just the way that I counted it was a little bit strange, but I did it and here we go. So along with announcing the winner, which I will do shortly, we are also going to make this a Q&A and we're gonna kick off the long-awaited Wine Series Edition! That is right, I am bringing it back. I've been meaning to bring it back for a while, it just hasn't happened yet. So I thought I would use this video to kick off my Wine Series Edition. Hopefully you guys watch from this video, but I'm sure people won't, but let's just go for it. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer some Q&A things, and then I will go ahead and show you guys who won the giveaway. I didn't prepare for this. I never do. I'm so unprepared always. I don't know where that little like thing is that cuts this foil. I guess we'll just have to use a knife. For those of you who don't know, I do wine series. I haven't done a wine series in so long. I used to do them like once every month, but I don't know what happened. I think I didn't have any wine at one point and I had to get wine, and then I got wine, and then it just kind of, you know, we just kind of didn't do it. Okay, I suck at this always, and I always spill. For those of you who are interested in knowing, my knee is doing better. It's hecka swollen and bruised, but I did clean it up so it's not as bloody, so that's good. But it hurts like a B word, and I'm not happy about it. So somebody, I forgot who gave this to me, sorry for whoever got this for me. Somebody got this for me on Amazon. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. I always make a mess. I feel like I got it. Like, I got this. Right? Right. You got it? You got it. That's how I pep talk myself. Okay, you can do this. You can do this. Okay. Did I do it? Why can't I do this? I feel like it's supposed to, oh, nope. I feel like it's supposed to be easy, but, nope. Can I? I don't want to make a mess. I don't understand how this thing works. Okay, I got it in the cork, and in theory, right, I would push this up button. Nope. How do I make it come out? Ay, ay, ay. I'm already breaking a sweat. I mean, it kind of came out. Ugh, I'm gonna ruin this. I'm gonna ruin this. It's gonna be so bad. Should I just try to use my brute strength? I can't start sweating before I even drink. That can't be okay. I don't understand how this thing is supposed to work. We're gonna have to go with plan B, which I don't have a plan B, so I'm gonna have to figure out a plan B. Okay, let me think about this. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I found this thing in the kitchen. I couldn't find that other one that I had. I have no idea where it is. This just goes to show how much I don't ever drink. So hopefully I didn't already screw up this cork. Let's just go with it. Who knew wine series were gonna be so difficult? Okay. You got this. You got this. Yes! I I feel so accomplished right now. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm sweating. All right, and I've destroyed this cork, so hopefully I just finish this bottle of wine because I'm not gonna be able to use that. What kind of wine am I drinking? I'm sure some of you guys are asking. I have no idea. Gnarly Head, it's from Trader Joe's. My friend Soren said this is the one I should get. Can you see it? It's not focused. There it is, there it is. There it is, there it is. I'm so exhausted. That made me so tired. Oh, that's good. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so before I announce the winner, let's go ahead and do some random questions, shall we? And then I'll show you guys who won. That way you have to stick around for a little bit. I probably should have eaten dinner too. I didn't. All right, here we go. Let's do some random Q&A. If I'm fancy, you'll see the comment pop up on the screen, but I don't think I'm gonna be that fancy. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be that fancy, so I don't wanna get your hopes up. I'm like sweating, you guys. I don't wanna go too close because I haven't gotten my facial hair done in a long time and it's out of control. All right, I've like kind of read through these because they pop up on my phone as notifications. So I was reading them as I was getting them, but I didn't like mark any, which I probably should have. There's so many comments. There was like 850 plus comments. All right, first question. This is from Darcy Lynn 79. Hi, Darcy. She asked, what is your favorite holiday to celebrate? I think I would have to say Christmas, only because that's the one time that my entire family gets together and I love it, especially now that I'm an adult. I love it even more just because I rarely get to see them, and ever since I became an adult, and when I say became an adult, I mean like within the last 5 years when I actually was like, oh my gosh, family's kind of important. It's meant a lot to me to be able to celebrate with my family. We celebrate on Christmas Eve, and so that's kind of the big day. Christmas Day isn't actually that big of a day for me. It's just Christmas Eve. That is the day that my parents, we throw a big party, a hot pot party, if anyone knows what that is. We're very untraditional, and we have hot pot. It's been a tradition since I can remember. I think ever since I was born. I think they've always done that, even before I was born. And yeah, it's really fun. Last Christmas was a little bit hard because my grandma wasn't able to be there, and it was literally the first Christmas I've ever had where my grandma and my aunt weren't there, and they're the ones who always spend the night and stay for like a week. And so that was a little bit hard, and I don't know how it's gonna go this year, but in general, Christmas is my favorite. And it's not even about presents anymore. I don't even like care about the presents, to be honest. I just kind of like being with the family. Astro Christopher from Chicago asks, what do you do for a living? I've answered this multiple times, but I work in recreation. I run a community center, which basically focuses on running after school and summer camp programs for kids, and like adult open gyms and rentals and whatnot. It's recreation stuff. If you're in recreation, let me know down below. Brendan from Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey, sorry I butchered that, asks, what is your favorite Funko Pop? Gosh, I don't actually know the answer to that question, but one of the ones that really sticks out of my head is the one that Tom Girl Gamer sent me in my P.O. box, which was a custom gold BB-8 Funko Pop, and I really love that one a lot. I also like the new Kylo Ren Funko Pop that I got that is like, he's like posing. I like that one. Gabby from KS, Gab2is, asks, how did you meet T? We met in college. We met through a mutual friend who played on her basketball. So we had this friend, I was on the softball team, she was on the basketball team, and we had class with one of her teammates, and then somehow we just kind of all started partying together, and that's how we met. Kevin from Canada asked, do you ever get randomly recognized on the streets? If you do they ask for selfies? No, I actually don't. I've been recognized twice from like people that I don't know. One time I did a video about it. It was at Six Flags when I was on a field trip, and it was really fast paced, so I don't even know, we wouldn't have had time for any kind of selfies, but I don't think he cared enough to want to selfie with me. And then recently I got recognized at Trader Joe's by somebody who was working there. He was checking me out, meaning he was like in the checkout and he was checking out the items that I was purchasing, but he's like, I recognize you, and so we talked, and then that was it. I'm always prepared just in case. Like, I get very excited when I meet people who recognize me from YouTube because it's such a huge world. There's so many people in this world, and I think it'd be so random for people, you know, to see me and recognize me. I don't know. It's just something that I'm not used to. But if any of you guys do see me on the street and you want to take a selfie, just let me know. I would take multiple selfies with you. Michelle from Michigan asks, what is your favorite hobby? Michelle, my favorite hobby, other than YouTube, because that's my new favorite hobby, it's the hobby that's taken over my life, I'm very sporadic. I go through different hobbies all the time. I think the one other thing I love to do when it's the right time of year is snowboarding. I love snowboarding. I got into it about probably 6 or 7 years ago, and I've just been kind of obsessed ever since. I also like, I guess that's all I like now. I've just recently gotten into wood burning, so it's kind of a hobby, sort of. I have all the stuff, and I've done it a couple times, but we'll see how long that lasts. I tend to like get into things and then get out of things really fast. Knives or Neves, I think it's Knives from New York, asks, all-time favorite cartoon or show from the 90s? My all-time favorite show is Full House, which technically started in '89, but it ran through the 90s. That's like TV show, like all-time favorite TV shows is Full House. Cartoon-wise, I was a huge fan of Nickelodeon cartoons. I've said this multiple times, but like Rugrats and Doug and Hey Arnold and Rocket Power, like I loved all of those cartoons. And live show-wise, I really liked My Brother and Me and Secret World of Alex Mack. Those are Nickelodeon shows, but you know, they weren't as popular, I don't think. Daniel from Los Angeles asks, how's your day going? It's going great. I got some food earlier and I basically took a nap. I did my thank you to subscribers pages. I took another nap. I've been watching all of my DVR shows, How to Get Away with Murder and SVU, just kind of catching up with my DVR because I haven't been watching TV for a couple weeks and all of my shows started. So I'm excited because I have Grey's Anatomy that I still need to watch, and I have This Is Us. I just watched Pitch for the first time. Love that show. I'm very excited that I DVR'd that, and that's going to be one of my new shows. So yeah, it's going great. And now I'm doing a wine series. You can't beat that, right? Except for I'm sweating, so I wish that I wasn't sweating. Matthew from Nova Scotia, Canada asks, did you take any secondary schooling? I don't know what that means, but if you're talking about college, I did go to college. I played softball in college, and I graduated with a recreation degree, which is what I'm doing now. So I don't know if that's what you're asking, but yes, I think I did. Valine from Utah asks, what's your favorite thing to do at Disneyland? My favorite thing to do at Disneyland is to get a turkey leg. That's my first favorite thing. My second favorite thing is probably, I'd probably say Space Mountain and or Screaming California. And I like shopping, because, yeah. And I would probably say just food in general at Disneyland. I really like food, and so I like getting food at Disneyland. But I like rides too. I just really like the food. Sergio from California asks, when are you going to skydive? I don't think I'm ever gonna skydive. I have a janky shoulder, and I can't even imagine like that pressure that you would get from skydiving. I wouldn't mind skydiving. I'm just really worried that I don't think my shoulder could handle that. I mean, I guess I could go with like a brace, but my shoulder would definitely just pop out of place if I had it in any kind of position like this and there was any kind of pressure pulling it back. So I don't have any plans on skydiving. I don't even indoor skydive because I'm scared of that. That's a fear of mine. Lucas from Poland asks, what's your favorite band? Well, I don't know if this is a band, but I really enjoy the Spice Girls. They're my all-time favorite music group. Band-wise, I don't really know. I have a really weird taste in music. If you were to see my playlist, you would probably laugh or cry. I don't know. It's very random. So, but all-time favorite, I could always listen to Spice Girls. Always. Rashawn from Pennsylvania asks, why is Trini your favorite Power Ranger? I don't want to make this like any kind of like weird thing, but I think that as I was growing up and the Power Rangers came out, I really enjoyed Trini because it's not like yellow's my favorite color or anything like that. I think I enjoyed Trini because as a young girl, there wasn't as many Asian like people on TV. You didn't see that all that much. And Trini, I think, was the first Asian actress that I saw, and of course I didn't think she was an actress, I thought she was a Power Ranger, but I think I just connected with her on a certain level where I was like, that's so cool, like that could be me, I could be the yellow Power Ranger. And so I think that always stuck with me, and then just ever since then she's just always been my favorite. Because I wouldn't even say like I love the Yellow Ranger, but I specifically loved the Yellow Ranger when it was Trini. They had that other girl, I forgot what her name was, like Alicia or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I wasn't into her. I really liked Trini. I was pretty devastated when Trini didn't come back. And yes, I know Trini passed away in a car accident. I was extremely sad when I found out about that. It still makes me sad. Chris from Baton Rouge, Louisiana says, what would you do if YouTube was to be shut down? Well, Chris, I'd probably go visit you because I heard that the food in Louisiana is amazing. But on the real, I would just do what I did before this. I'd watch a lot of TV. I would hang out a lot with my godkids, which I don't get to see as much because of YouTube. But, you know, I have a full-time job. I have things to keep me busy. But I do really enjoy this, and I'd be really sad because I love like getting the chance to communicate with you guys and like hang out with you guys basically. So I'd be sad, but I have other things in my life that I'm sure I could figure out, hopefully. Stephanie from Atlanta asks, what editing software do you use? I use iMovie. Eventually I'm going to make the jump to, I don't know, Final Cut Pro or Adobe. I'm just too lazy to buy it. I'm not lazy, I just too cheap, I guess. It's $300. I don't want to pay $300. iMovie's doing just well, for me, it's doing great. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll make the jump. Let's do one more question, then I'll go ahead and announce the winner. All right, the last question I'll do is from Allie. She's from Tennessee, and she asked, do any of the kids you work with watch your videos? So this is a really big deal for me because I don't actually I try not to throw out that I have a YouTube channel because obviously I'm doing things like this and you know, I like having separate lives, but there are a few kids in my program that know I have a YouTube channel. They think it's really cool. They watch some of my videos, not all of my videos. Shout out to all of you guys that watch. But that was actually a big deal for me, and when I found out that I had some kids and some families watching my YouTube channel, that's when I really made the decision to not cuss and stuff on the channel. I don't know if anyone noticed that. It was very subtle because I don't usually cuss anyways, but you know, when I had T on the channel, it's like, don't cuss T, which she's a teacher, so she shouldn't be cussing anyways. But yeah, I mean, it's not a big part of my life, so it was easy for me to just not do, and sometimes I do it and I try to edit that stuff out. But yeah, I do have kids that watch me on YouTube and they get excited. They see the things that I get and they get excited, and yeah, so I do, yes. So I try to be careful because I want to set a good example. So don't drink until you're 21, guys. You have to be of age, or 18 in the Europe, I think is the age. I don't really know. Just throwing it out there. All right, now on to what you guys are probably really watching for, which is the winner of the giveaway. So earlier I did a random number generator. It took me forever. And when I did that, it picked 392. Can you see that? 392 in the purple line right there. So then I went and manually counted, and like I said, it's probably wasn't the best manual counting that I've ever done. But the winner of the giveaway, and what I did was I took a snapshot of her, and there's the first clue, and so she's on the very top. So the winner is, let's see if we can let this focus. So there's the winner. Her name is Renata Muesos from the Dominican Republic. She asked me, you know something about Dominican Republic? And honestly, the only thing I really know about the Dominican Republic is the awesome baseball players that have come out of it. I don't know too much, and I apologize for that. Hopefully you can give me more information. But you are the winner of my 2016 September giveaway. Because you live in the Dominican Republic, we'll have to figure out what subscription boxes get sent over there, and I'll get one of those sent to you. So we'll talk about it. I'll contact you shortly on Instagram, and we can talk about it. So thank you to everybody who entered the giveaway. I know a lot of you guys were upset because it was on Instagram. Don't worry, it's not always going to be on Instagram. It will be on something else next month, like YouTube or Facebook or something, Twitter, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't even thought about it, to be honest. But thank you guys so much for your questions. If I ever decide to do another Q&A, I'll use these questions on here because there's a lot of them. There's like 800 questions, so yay! I'm about to start a pretty long wine series. I have a lot of boxes in, and I'm quite excited for this. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Slow and steady wins the race is the motto I'm going with tonight. But we're doing a wine series to party hard because we hit 20,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for that. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this wine series. I have no idea how many videos it's going to be, but we'll just see, I guess. All right, have a great night, and I'm not going to do a thank you to subscribers page because I actually don't have that many left, and I'm worried that I'm going to run out tonight, but we'll see how it goes. So cheers to you guys. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye! Ching!